10 times Marvel movies cross the line.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Movie Royale. The widely acclaimed Marvel Cinematic Universe is a movie franchise that deals with superhero films produced by Marvel Studios. Popular characters include the Incredible Hulk, Black Widow, Captain America, Falcon, Doctor Strange, and many others are part of the Marvel Universe. There are a large number of movies in this series that each one deals with different stories and heroes. While they do largely follow the comic books with the same names, the writers often take creative liberties with the script. Here are 10 times the scenes completely cross the line. Number 1. Disturbing. In this particular scene, Captain America, Black Widow, and the Falcon would just finish a fight with some criminals and were recovering in their hidey hole. Steve Rogers was hungry, so he made himself some mashed potatoes, which didn't sit well with Sam Wilson, who pointed out he was dripping blood into the same potatoes he was eating. This is absolutely disgusting. The only red stuff we need to see in food is ketchup. Number 2. Dark or Paradise. In Doctor Strange, in an attempt to show Caecilius as the scary guy, the writers had a pretty spooky scene planned. Caecilius and his crew would go into a church where they'd speak to a priest who seemed quite confused. Their conversation focused on the afterlife and what the priest thought happens when people die. Caecilius did not believe in the afterlife and told the man that when dead, only darkness exists. He then conjures up a device which he uses to kill the priest. This scene went slightly too far, even for Caecilius. Number 3. Doom. The Scarlet Witch induces nightmarish hallucinations within her enemies. One scene involves Bruce Banner wandering a forest. He is trying very hard not to turn into the Hulk as he battles with the things the witch is making him see. Nearby, some children are playing with a ball that rolls into the side of the forest. Unfortunately, the little girl who goes to retrieve it is met with the Incredible Hulk, who then runs out and begins a rampage. Since he'd already been shown ruining an entire civilization, this seemed like it would be too extreme. Number 4. X-rated. In the first Iron movie, Tony Stark is given 3 women. He leads them into a private room where it is implied that there will be a sexual encounter. The part which crossed a major line was when Stark realized he'd forgotten something in the main party area and asked the women to begin on their own. Number 5. Odin essentially kills his wife. Another version that was filmed of the perishing of Frigga showed Odin being asked by Malachi to exchange the ether for his wife. Realizing the damage handling such a powerful object over could do, Frigga begs her husband not to give in. She then starts screaming at him to kill Malachi and the Dark Elf. To an outsider, it actually seemed like a decent request judging by how powerful Odin was. But for some reason, he refused. In the end, Frigga dies. This scene would have ruined Odin's character development in its entirety. Number 6. Trippy Bath. In the official scene, Thor is in the bathtub seeing the future. In the raw scene, however, before the future seeing begins, he allows an entity to possess his body so he can see ahead. This was deleted because the scene consisted of a well-loved character speaking in a creepy voice while possessed. It would have made more sense. Number 7. Child Drowned. When Tony Stark is rebuilding his life after his home is destroyed, we meet Harley Keener. This poor kid was bullied by another child named EJ Now. The villains cause a flood. Harvey tries to rescue EJ. Unfortunately, the latter is not breathing and presumed dead, while Stark does use his arc protector as a defibrillator and revives the child. The act of this young boy withering and dead could have been too terrifying for younger viewers. Number 8. Spirits, Symbols, and Stabbing. Doctor Strange really wanted to show how nasty Caecilius was. This time his crew was performing a magical ritual. Throughout this process, a strange symbol is being burned in their forehead, and each person can be seen wincing in pain. Unfortunately, due to a doubter, the ritual fails. To punish him, Caecilius punctures his chest with a conjured up spear. This was too gory to be put in the final movie. Number 9. Poor police officer. When Captain America defeats some of the attackers, he throws their weapon at a nearby police officer. The officer watches in a shock as a severed hand falls down from the device. It doesn't end there though. Said officer finds a woman waiting for help, and he motions her to come closer to him. In the midst of this, he's attacked from behind and murdered. Then the woman gets kidnapped by the aliens. Basically, it was just a lot going on and people can only handle so much. Number 10. Thanos wins. When everyone gets back from the time heist in Infinity Wars, They notice something is off because the Earth is in ruins. Turns out Thanos had been successful in laying siege to Earth in this timeline. He sat on the throne which was built from broken bones and skulls, addressing the heroes he thought were dead. To prove his point, he threw a bag of Captain America's severed head to the existing one. This end would have been really dark. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.